we're going to go ahead and get started, and we are going to connect into our body here with our breath. Feeling in, feeling around, and maybe even through some parts of our body. Notice how your body meets the mat as you just sit here and just connect. It doesn't matter how you're lying, how you're seated. We're just going to connect with our breath before we move. No need to alter it right now. Just connect and feel. Where does it go? Where is it restricted? Maybe you breathe all the way through the body without any problem at all, and amazing if you are. This is a 60-minute Yin and Nidra practice. Today we will be using 2 bolsters. My name is Tannabeth, and in this class, we do not offer hands-on assist. I do ask that you continually be aware of your body. Maybe into the little muscles of the fingers, the jaw, the ankle or the toes. Those little muscles will start to activate. Your job in this practice is just to surrender. Continue to feel into the body, feel the breath, and surrender. Now let's alter this breath just a little bit. Fill up as big as you can. Feel the chest, the belly get big, and let it out the mouth. Another big breath in, filling up as big as you can. And release the breath. With this breath in, begin to think of an intention. Something to help you stay focused. Word, name, and image. Hold this breath. Think of that intention. Sigh it out. Now seal the breath. Seal the lips. Begin to move the breath in and out through the nose. This is not forceful like Ujjayi. It's a step back from that. Bernie Clark, the one that developed Yin Nidra, or actually gave us a little more insight to it, says that we use an ocean type breath here. It's not as forceful as Ujjayi, but if you were to bring your hands up around your face, so go ahead and do that. Move your hands around your nose and your mouth. Seal the lips still and just breathe gently out the nose. You can kind of hear that ocean sound, just like if you were to take a conch shell up to your ear. That same easy, gentle movement, that's the breath we're trying to emulate here. It's a circular motion. It's in and out. Go ahead, release the hands down, and just keep that easeful breath moving. This is our breath today. Go ahead and come to a seat if you're not in one already. And we're taking one bolster and we're taking it the length of the spine, bringing it right up to our seat, and then taking the other bolster perpendicular to that one so that we can bring our feet up on top for an inclined, reclined butterfly pose. Here, I'm hoping that you can bring your arms out to a T and let them hang in space as you begin to move that ocean breath. In through the nose, gentle, and out through the nose, gentle. Release into the chest, the seat, the legs, the arms. And use your intention to keep you here and present. Thinking of the 3 important factors of Yin. 1 is to find your resistance within this pose. Meaning if we had to find active legs, we want to go right before our body starts to activate. That's why we have the props like we do to hold our body so that we don't have to. So right before resistance is your posture for this posture and any posture in the Yin. Then number 2 is to become still, to allow your body to open at the joints, not the muscles. Stillness. Number 3 is the breath. So find your posture, the resistance that there is none, finding stillness within that posture, and then breathing. We hold postures anywhere from 4 to 12 minutes. So find yourself being still and moving the breath. Soften the jaw. Take the heaviness out of the head, release a little more. Allow the bolsters to support the spine and the legs. If you find anywhere in your body that has resistance, maybe you even try to have a conversation with that part of the body. Hey, knee, let go. Release. Allow for your body to hear the message of surrender. Take a breath in. Exhale, come up to a seat to the side of your mat. We're removing one bolster for now, taking the other bolster and making it the long way on the mat. And we're coming right to our bellies. This bolster is meant to be over top of our hips, or underneath our hips rather, as we move into crocodile. This is only a 3-minute hold, but let your body surrender right over top of the bolster, lifting the hips high. If you have one of those soft yellow or soft pink bolsters, please use the bigger one, allowing the hips to be a little higher. Thank you, Chelsea. Wonderful. Yeah. Allows the seat to be up, the forehead to be down to the fingertips and the elbows out to the side. Allow your body to surrender onto the bolster. Find your resistance, find your stillness, and move the breath. Keep your intention to the front of your mind and have a conversation with your body about release. You have less than 30 seconds here. Go ahead and roll up onto your right side, keeping that same level of hip right there. I like my arm under my head to extend out. The top hip is stacked over the bottom hip, and it's just staying on top of the bolster. Try to let the top leg relax down on top of the bottom leg. Hand can come onto the hip or in front, to the side. Again, we are not here long. You might need to bend your knees slightly if you're feeling tightness into a restriction, into a resistance. Try to let it go where you don't feel the resistance. Just let the body open in the side hip. Be sure to breathe. You may even decide to pull in the second bolster between the legs. If you feel like this is too deep for you, we do have a whole 60 seconds left here. Take a breath in. Exhale back to your belly just for a second. Maybe you have your forearms down just to take some pressure off the hips. Maybe rock the hips from side to side over top of the bolster. Take another breath in. As you exhale, come up onto the right hip and find your release here. Now, again, remember you have the other bolster. So if that top hip does not feel good, you could put the other bolster between the legs so that you don't have such a pull, such a way of your body trying to hold itself up. Remember, we want it to be releasable, something you can let go of. Less than a minute left here. Inhale up to a seat facing the side again. Exhale as you turn on your mat. So now we're taking our hips and we're going to have our hips right up on top of the bolster and recline back, having the hips rise and the arms just out to the side. The feet can splay. There's nothing to hold up here. Surrender over top of the bolster. Find your resistance, your stillness, and your breath. Continuing to talk to the body and allow it to release, allow it to surrender as you spend the final 3 minutes on the bolster with your hips here. Great, Evelyn. Beautiful, Liz. Again, less than a minute. Inhale up to a seat and exhale right here. Very good. We're moving into a seated forward fold. So bring your bolster out from behind you, and we have a couple of different options. If when you push your legs down and you lean forward, your knees pop up, we know that we need to put the bolster underneath of our knees. If your knees do not pop up, you don't have to put it under there. So go ahead and give it a try with your legs forward and you lean forward. Do your legs pop up or do you have to press them down? You have resistance, then bring the bolster underneath the legs. If you don't, you can put the bolster on top of the legs, and then we're leaning forward. So if you come to lean forward and your head is just hanging, I suggest taking the other bolster and bringing it so that your head can rest and your arms can just release over top of the bolsters and your head can be situated. The idea is not to hold yourself up, to let the bolster do the work, to let the bolster take on what your muscles would do so your joints can open. Very nice, Kristen. Great, Ashley. Surrendering here. This is a longer hold. Try to clear the mind. Think about that resistance. Is there anything you can let go of further as you find your stillness and your breath? Soften the jaw. Be aware of where your shoulders are in space. Can you let go of that any further? What about an ankle or a toe or an elbow? Feel into the body. You are more than halfway on this posture. If you think that your resistance has changed, you can move a bolster, you can adjust, see if you can get further without resistance, and settle in for the last 3 minutes. Good. Inhale up nice and tall. Breathe it out here. Clear it away. Good. Take at the top bolster and move it over to the side. We're just going to scoot over and take one leg with the bolster underneath and bend up the other leg so that there's a little bit of support. Some people don't need that support. Their leg will come right out. So if you're comfortable sitting this way in a seated separate leg stretch, you can do that. I find that my knee feels a little pulley on my hip, so I like to bring the bolster just under the knee slightly. And then instead of moving straight forward, we're turning over to the side and relaxing down here. Now, if you would prefer to have the knee down and the bolster over top of the leg, that's an option too. You just feel into it. The idea is your body is not feeling restricted. What do you need? If anyone needs anything else, I'm happy to grab you a blanket for a prop. Wonderful. Beautiful, Jetsa. Keep the breath moving. Talk to the body, tell it to let go. Maintain your intention at the front of your mind. Inhale up nice and tall. Exhale, switch the legs out. Take another breath in. Use your exhale to turn to the opposite leg and surrender down there. Just a little short hold here, just like the other side. Draping over your leg, supporting yourself with the props. Notice if you're clenching the teeth, you're shrugging the shoulders. Inhale up. Exhale, release the breath. Now we're reaching for our eye pack to move into our Nidra section. I am going to choose today to have a bolster under each of my legs as I recline back. We really just want our bodies to only be touching what's beneath of it and the clothing. So our arms don't touch each other, our legs don't touch each other. We're just surrendering out. And maybe you'd like two stacked up against each other, whatever works best for you. You find your way of being comfortable. The eye pack can be on or not. The idea is to help push out more of the light from the space. It is also why we're not heated in this room. We want to have as most neutral temperature as possible. And so we just recline and surrender. Beginning to turn inward, feel into the breath a little fuller, a little deeper. See if you can take some big breaths on your own, filling up and completely releasing. Now, with your mind, begin to pull the breath through the right nostril. Breathe out the left. Pulling back in through the right nostril. Feel the temperature, notice the change. Breathing out the left. In through the right. And out through the left. Switch it up and go in through the left. And out through the right. In through the left. And out through the right. One more time, in through the left. And out through the right. In through both nostrils. And out through both nostrils. Soften the jaw. Surrender the body. Become aware of all the places your body is meeting the surface beneath you. The heels, the back of the leg, the seat, the back, arms and head. Feel and be aware of the whole body. Your whole body, the whole body lying here on the mat. In your mind, repeat, I am going to practice Yoga Nidra 3 times. Know that you are staying awake, aware, and conscious through this whole practice. Continue to hear my voice. You are practicing Yoga Nidra. You are awake, aware, and conscious. If you can recall at the end of this practice, Blue Lotus being said 3 times, you stayed awake, you stayed aware, and you stayed conscious. To set a sankalpa is a very important part of this practice, your Nidra practice, sleep yoga. A sankalpa is a little more powerful than an intention, as it helps you become more of who you are supposed to be, more authentically you. Should be short and sweet, easy to repeat. I am healthy, I am strong, I am aware, I am present, I am breathing, I am the best version of myself, I am enough. Whatever your sankalpa is, repeat it to yourself 3 times. And if you don't have one yet, it's okay. Becoming aware of your whole body again on the mat here, your whole body, the whole body line on the mat. Begin to notice anything that the body's touching, not just the surface below you, but your clothing, any accessories, maybe the weight of the eye packs. Feel and be aware of your body beneath the clothing, on top of the bolsters, the blocks. Become aware of your whole body here. And in your mind, find a golden thread. Take this golden thread and bring it to your right hand thumb. And in your mind, repeat right hand thumb as you wrap that golden thread around the thumb. It's loose, it's not restrictive at all. It's just this beautiful, warm golden thread that feels beautiful as you wrap the thumb. And in your mind, move to your pointer finger on the right hand and wrap that finger, saying pointer finger, in your head. We're taking this golden thread to all the parts of our body. So continue on, moving to the middle finger. Repeat middle finger and wrap the middle finger. We're going fast, so you keep up and do the best you can. Right ring finger. Right pinky finger. Wrapping the palm of the right hand, the back of the right hand. Wrapping the right wrist. All the way up the right forearm. Right forearm. Right elbow. Repeat right elbow. Right upper arm. Right underarm. Feel and be aware of the whole right arm. Your right arm. The right arm. Bring your golden thread to the left thumb. Left pointer finger. Left middle finger. Left ring finger. Left pinky finger. The palm and back of the left hand. Left wrist. Left forearm. Left elbow. Left upper arm. Left underarm. Feel and be aware of the whole left arm. Your left arm. The left arm. Golden thread to the right big toe. Second toe. Third. Fourth. Right pinky toe. The top and sole of the right foot. Right ankle. Right lower leg. Wrap it all the way around, all the way top to the right knee. right upper leg, right hip. Feel and be aware of the whole right leg, your right leg, the right leg. Move your thread to the left toe, second toe, third, fourth, left pinky toe, the top and sole of the left foot, around the left ankle, left shin, all the way up. Wrap all the way up to the left knee. Repeat left knee, left upper leg, left hip. Feel and be aware of the whole left leg, your left leg, your left leg. Find your golden thread at the top of the head, wrapping around, around, and around the forehead to the back of the head, the forehead to the back of the head. Wrapping around, hitting the right eyebrow, the left eyebrow, and around the back of the head. Wrapping around the right eye, the left eye, to the back of the head. Wrapping through the ears, the cheeks, the nose, under the nose, that upper lip, and across. It's gentle, it doesn't hurt, it's full of energy and love. Across the lips, the chin, loosely like a beautiful necklace around, around, around the neck. Across the shoulders, across the chest, back around. Under the arms, wrapping down around the ribs, around the ribs, around the ribs. Over the belly button at the low back and around the side, all the way down to the hips. Feel and be aware of the trunk of your body, the middle of your body. Feel and be aware of your trunk. Notice how your body feels here, wrapped in this golden light energy, connecting all the parts of your body together as a whole. Feel and become aware of the whole body, the whole body, your whole body as you lie here on your mat. Allow your mind to experience heaviness here. Feel as though your body is full of gold. It's heavier than what we think. Feel your body being filled with gold. It'd be hard to lift a toe, a finger, or even the head, or open the eyelids. Your body feels so weighed down. Luckily, weightlessness is also an experience of the mind. Feel your body become weightless, as if this golden energy lifts you, hovering above your mat, just hovering above the mat. You feel so light, it takes effort to stay down. Feel so weightless in your body that it's as if balloons were carrying you down the street like a Macy's Day Parade. You are so weightless. Keep this weightlessness with you. Allow your body to maintain this feeling of ease and peace. Bring your attention to that movie screen behind the eyebrows, in the center of the mind. And as you develop this imagery, this movie screen, bring the sankalpa to the front of your mind again and see if you can create the most beautiful image that would go along with your sankalpa right on your movie screen. Take a moment. Ingrain this image of your sankalpa deep into your mind. We will come back to it a few times. Now I will give you different objects to put onto your movie screen, and as you, with as much detail, color, expression as possible, create the image on the movie screen. We will go quickly again. Give yourself grace, and don't worry if you have to skip one. A blue lotus, a red rose. Get detailed, the thorn, the baby's breath, the leaves. A large lavender plant. Perhaps there's a bee buzzing around, looking for pollen. A field of sunflowers opening their face to the sun. A large field of corn with the tassels blowing in the breeze. A bald eagle flying above, making its way to a nest at the top of a tree. A dense forest. A rocky path. Find yourself walking down a path, whether it's still rock or now dirt, cement, grass, fern, whatever it is. Find yourself strolling along this path, moving around the bends, taking in the scenery. You come upon a river and you notice this blue lotus floating down the river. Makes you smile. You lean down and touch the water, and it sends a chill up your spine. It's so cold. And you take your hand and move it over to the side, and a ray of sun touches your skin and warms you back up. Feeling grateful for the moment, you turn back to your path. You follow it back around, noticing the same environment, the same things you noticed on the way, finding your back getting warm from the sun as you find the path with the rocky stones, back to the edge, seeing the dense forest, back to your movie screen with the cornfield, the sunflowers reaching their faces toward the sun, a large pot of lavender, a red rose, a blue lotus, and the image of your intention, your sankalpa, as it burns deep into your movie screen. Take a breath in, let it go. Another breath in, fill up, let it go. Last breath in, fill up, breathe it out. Move your hands to heart center and Andale Mudra. Thank you for practicing here with me today. The love and light that shines within me honors, acknowledges, and humbly bows to that very same love and light in each of you. Namaste. Thank you, yogis. If you